Hello everyone. Today, I'm going to show you how I bring a completely rusted with just a few common household ingredients. I'm going to transform this rusty saw into a gleaming functional tool that looks brand new. Stick around to see the incredible before and after. To begin our rust removing solution, I'm carefully pouring some vinegar into the pan. Vinegar is a fantastic natural acid that helps to break down rust. Next, I'm adding a few spoonfuls of citric acid, which acts as a powerful enhancer to the vinegar, giving our solution an extra boost to tackle stubborn rust. I'll give that a good stir to make sure the citric acid dissolves completely. See how it's starting to fizz a little? That's the chemical reaction beginning. Now, I'm adding cornstarch. This isn't just for thickening. It helps create a paste that will adhere well to the rusty surfaces, allowing our active ingredients to work their magic more effectively. I'll continue to stir until all the ingredients are thoroughly combined and we have a smooth, uniform white paste. Leave a comment and let me know which country you are watching from. It's great that we can connect and chat from all over the world. With my mixture ready, I'm placing the pan onto an induction cooker and turning up the heat. I need to keep stirring continuously as the mixture heats up. You'll notice it slowly starts to thicken and become translucent, transforming from that milky white to a more gelatinous, gooey consistency. I'll keep stirring continuously. You'll notice it gradually begins to bubble and become more transparent, transforming into a thick, clear gel. This process helps activate the rust-removing properties and ensures a smooth application later on. Once the mixture has reached the perfect consistency, I carefully pour it into a clean, clear container. I'll spread it out evenly and then let it cool down and solidify. This will be our powerful, homemade rust remover ready for action. Now, let's look at the problem for today: this incredibly rusty saw. As you can see, it's completely covered in deep rust and looks almost ready for the scrap heap. But we're going to change that. First, I need to disassemble it. Using a screwdriver, I carefully remove the screws holding the handle to the blade. This allows me to work on the blade more easily and ensure every part of the rust is exposed to our homemade solution. You can see just how much rust has accumulated on this old blade. With the blade detached, I place it on a tray. Safety first, so I'm putting on a pair of gloves. Now for the satisfying part. If you find this video interesting, don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on the notification bell so you don't miss any interesting ideas coming soon. I take a generous amount of our homemade rust remover gel and apply it directly onto the rusty saw blade. I'm making sure to cover every single rusted spot, really caking it on so the solution can penetrate the corrosion. I'll use a spoon and the back of it to spread it evenly. Look at the blade now, fully coated in our rust-removing gel. It's already starting to work its magic, soaking into those deep rust spots. This is the crucial step where the solution breaks down the rust at a molecular level. The thick gel consistency helps it cling on perfectly, allowing the active ingredients to penetrate and work on the rust. I'll let it sit for a while, allowing the acids to break down the corrosion. After letting the gel sit, you can already see some of the rust loosening. Now, I'm using a utility knife to carefully scrape off the gel and the softened rust. You can see the dark brown rust coming right off, revealing a glimpse of the metal underneath. It's amazing how this simple gel can tackle such stubborn rust. To get rid of the last bits of stubborn rust and polish the surface, I'm using a piece of sandpaper. I gently rub it over the entire blade, ensuring I get into all the grooves and teeth. The sandpaper helps to abrade away the remaining rust particles and smooth out the metal, bringing back its true luster. With all the rust and residue scraped and sanded away, it's time for a good rinse. I'm taking the blade outside and washing it under running water. This will remove any lingering cleaning solution, rust particles, or sanding dust, leaving us with a truly clean metal surface. Just look at that shine. What a transformation! To protect our newly cleaned blade from future rust and to ensure smooth operation, I'm spraying a generous amount of WD-40 onto both sides. This will create a protective barrier against moisture and corrosion. Using an old toothbrush, I'll work the WD-40 into all the teeth and crevices of the saw blade. This step is crucial for lubrication and long-term protection, ensuring that the saw remains in excellent condition. I'm now giving the blade a final wipe with a clean cloth, removing any excess WD-40 and polishing it to a brilliant shine. It's truly amazing what a difference a little effort and the right solution can make. Finally, I'm reattaching the handle to the now pristine blade. I'll carefully align the parts and secure them with the screws, making sure everything is tight and functional. And here is the grand reveal. From a rusty, unusable tool to this perfectly clean and functional saw. The blade is sparkling, the teeth are sharp, and it operates smoothly once again. It just goes to show that with a little know-how, you can bring old items back to life.